Hi everybody, welcome to Creepy Nibs. I'm Count Chocula. Today we are going to be talking about this guy in more detail than I have gone in before. As you can tell from the title, this is the Jinhao x750. Lighting, please stop being a douchebag. That shit. So yeah, there we go. This is picking up fingerprints like nobody's business. So technically yesterday it was New Pen Day, and I got these guys. And I have never gotten a Jinhao in a box before. This is pretty cool. And like the way the pens are in there makes the box kind of like rhomboid in a sense. I already opened these, and I mean it's not exactly the most durable cardboard. So yeah, this is nice. I like that. And it says thank you. I'm glad you liked it. And that seems a little confident. But I'm pretty sure that I will like these. So, I believe these boxes are from the seller and not from Jinhao themselves, because what the fuck is that email address? So I got these on AliExpress. They got here a day after, or 2 days after I got the M&G, which, thinking about the name and the pen it resembles, the Muji, M&G, MG, Muji, I see what you did there. Maybe it's completely unintentional, like how there's also a Chinese pen company called Jinhao. So that's that. I lost the sleeve to this one at some point. I don't know what happened to it, but it is no longer in my possession. Okay, so a while back, I ordered what I expected to be this guy on eBay, and I received another one of these guys. Now this I've had for a long time. Since around the start of my pen journey, which admittedly hasn't been as long as others, but longer than the majority of people, whose pen knowledge is like -5. So I'm like, all right, well, I actually want the matte black one. That's what I want. I want it. And then I saw this one, which looks like crushed velvet in a sense. I want to get a close-up on this finish because this is just beautiful. I am enamored with this. It feels really nice. It's got a fantastic texture. I feel a burp coming on and I really don't want to do it on camera. Okay, so yeah, this is just really, really, really pretty. If I can be nitpicky, I wish it extended to the top and bottom, but whatever, I really don't care, because this is really, really gorgeous. And the engraving on the cap band seems to be a little bit better than on the other one. Maybe not, I don't know. I'm probably just seeing things and like wanting it to be better. But I don't know. So I gave the other shiny one away. That's why I don't have it presented here with the rest of these. And, you know, black pens are my jam. So yeah, that's why I have these black x750s. I didn't jump for the shimmering sands version because even though I have zero aversion to glitter, it just never really, I don't know, never really got into it. Now this one is special because this was listed as a 1.0 millimeter nib, which I understood to be the bent Fude calligraphy nib dealio, because that's what it said on the website. So yeah, if you see a Jinhao listed as a 1.0 millimeter, it's a Fude nib and not a stub. Just to clarify. And this has a different engraving on the nib than the other ones. So you see the typeface is decidedly different. I don't know how it is on this one. It is different on all three. See that? There we go. Sorry. So yeah, it's like super tiny in the original, bigger on this one, and like different entirely on this one. And then if I'll compare it to the Fude nibs I got separately, if I can pick it up, it's more in line with the other Fude than it is with the others. So there's that. It might have been completely irrelevant. But that's just, you know, just to let you know, that's a thing. I don't think it will affect the quality of the nibs or anything. I definitely recommend these pens, both for their reliability, their durability, and their versatility. Because, as I did with this x450, which, I mean, if anybody asks me which one to go with between the 750 and the 450, every single time I will say the 750. Unless you just want the gold trim so that your titanium zebras look better. Can we focus on that? Yeah. Because if you're going to put a zebra in a fountain pen, I would highly recommend you use the titanium ones, because they're a lot less short-lived, I guess you could say. Because I've had this here in a while, and it doesn't seem to be showing any signs of serious corrosion. Maybe a little bit, I don't know, that might just be the ink. I have diamine chocolate brown in this, I think. But if you are, and you could put a zebra in these two, like, just as easily as you can with the other. What the fuck is camera? But if you are going to do it, pick up a bag of these. These are the feeds for 750s and 450s, and these are going to make your life so much easier, because Zebra G nibs are really, really sharp, like super pointy. So you risk great personal injury. Well, not great, I don't know, if you're like ripping your nibs out of your pen close to your neck, you might literally die. I don't know, things can happen. But it's easier to just, like, when the nib is just totally not usable anymore, rip it out with pliers. Don't worry about the feed. This bag of 10, well, there's only 6 in it now, 7. I can count, I promise. Think $2, around there, somewhere in that ballpark, maybe less. I don't think it was more than $2. Might have been only been $1. I don't know, but that's like, yeah, definitely helpful. So there we go. They're not as heavy as the 450. They're still weighty because they're relatively large metal pens when compared to, like, I don't know. Here's a Pilot Metropolitan, which I believe is made out of the same metal, brass, that is. It's a lot lighter than these. These are hefty, hefty, hefty. And not that this is necessarily wimpy, wimpy, wimpy. But yeah. The only reason I don't carry one of these around to work all the time is because, well, one, they're kind of heavy, and two, the nibs they come with are too broad for the mega cheap craptastic paper we have at work. Otherwise, I would totally use these pretty often. So those are my thoughts on the pen. I think I covered all I wanted to. Capped nice and securely. Very satisfying click on all of them. This one seems to cap a little tighter than the others. I'm not sure what that is. But, and this one pops off easier than the others. Maybe because this has been broken in. This wasn't my original x750 though. This is the second one I got, and I gave away the old one. Not because, like, the old one was shittier than the new one, or like, oh, I wanted a new one, so I'll give you the old shitty one. It's just the one I chose to give away. So, yeah, I'll ink these babies up. This one already has ink in it. Noodler's Proctor's Ledge, that is. And I'm probably going to sacrifice this one to the glitter, or no, this one to the glitter grads, because I want to see how Coalsack Nebula looks in a Fude nib, because that would be fucking sexy. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'll be right back. And back I am with 3 pens, inky dinky, fun stuff, also apologies, mea culpas, etc. for my scuzztastic fingernails, which were like way grosser earlier, and I didn't notice until I rolled back the footage. So, forgive me, please. So yeah, this one, as I said earlier, Proctor's Ledge. This one I have filled with Rohrer and Klingner Documentus Schwarz. Abandoned the German accent for that because it's really bad. And this one, as I said before, was sacrificed to the glitter gods and is now filled with Nemesine Coalsack Nebula Twinkle. So here we are. It is writing sample time. I'll start off with this one, which has had ink in it for a while. So we'll call this one Senior Shiny. Oop. I-N-Y. That was jacked up. Forget that. Shiny. There we go. That's a word. Okay. So it writes well. A little feedbacky. Not bad. I like it. I like it. Of course I like it. I've already said that I like this pen. That cap is definitely on there tight. You know that's not falling off anytime soon. Ugh. Oh, that texture is just fantastic. And I don't know if I did a comparison, or at least said anything about it, but the section on this one is darker than the section on this one. Or not as dark as the section on this one. I don't know what's going on with that. That's kind of weird, but whatever. So this is oop, a little bit of nib dry edge. Velvet Fun Times. There we go. I don't know if it's the ink or this pen just needs to be written with a little bit. But it's not as wet flowing as the other one was, which is fine. I might end up bringing this to work today to use as the daily pen, since it doesn't put down as broad of a line as the other one. So that's alright. I don't have a problem with that. Good stuff. That writes nicely. And now, fude time! Glitter fude. There's the glitter in the converter, and you can't see it, and no, you can. And that's just pretty. Everybody should like that. So I'm gonna give this a little bit of a gentle, shaky shake, just to get everything evenly distributed. And these pens post. Back weights it a ton. So I don't recommend that. But you can do it if that's your thing. So here we are with the a little bit of hard starting there too. Let's get that. Oh, usually these are pretty good with reverse writing. I don't know why this one's giving me a hard time. Fabulous fude. And I'll show you a bit of the variation you can achieve. Okay, so here it is reversed. Here it is writing practically vertical. Here it is a little bit lower of an angle. A little bit lower than that. Even lower than that. And as far as I can go without dragging the feet across the paper. Side strokes. Reverse. Vertical. A little bit lower. A little bit lower. A little bit lower. A little bit lower. And even lower now. And I figured I might as well use this for its intended purpose, which is for Asian calligraphy. So I'm just gonna probably mess up the order of strokes, but we're gonna not pay attention to that. So oops, I think I did that wrong. Whoopsie. Doot. This is nice and wet. I'd like it. This is supposed to go down farther. My bad. And then there we go. And that is Japanese for witch, in case you are not aware, Wolf. In which case, I feel really bad for you. That must really, really suck. So this is nice and smooth, lays down, good patch of ink in a relatively short amount of time. This is great. Hopefully the reverse writing starts to kick in soon. Oh, and it has, it seems. Though not very wet. Whatevs, it's cool. I'm not too concerned about it. It might be the glitter doing something to that. So there we go, that's the writing sample. Hope you had a good time. I had a good time. I really like these pens. They're fantastico. Let's just marvel at that for a little bit, because that is... Wow. That is some pretty shit. I'm not gonna lie to you there. That is stunning. 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 This video could go on for like 20 more minutes of me just moving this paper around. I mean, it's not, but it could, because that's how just beautiful this looks. I have no words other than just all the synonyms of gorgeous. I don't know. So that's what it looks like if you don't include the glitter. It's a really dark, kind of browny purple. Ooh, even out of focus, that's nice. But, like, come on. How can you not be into this? There's no way. Alrighty, so that's enough of that. I hope that this was educational in some capacity. And you will see me another time. I was going to say I'll see you another time, but I don't see you. That's not how YouTube works. So there we go. Have a good one. Keep it creepy. Hail Satan. All that stuff.